That's what I'm talking about, though. Like,
and there's some men, like my first baby father, that rather depend on a woman to work and take the minimum. So for me,
and why did you give that man a baby?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the question. The big question. Now, that ain't even what we're talking about. It's her answer that is the problem with a lot of things in this world. And until we acknowledge it, we're going to continue to have problems as a society. Welcome back to the show, and thank you for joining me. Let's get started.
I was 17. I was 16 when I got one, and I was 7. I was 16 when I got one, and I was 7. I was 16 when I got one, and I was 17 when I got pregnant, and I was just kind of like, I could, like you said, I could do it myself, and I'm gonna make it happen, which I did.
Do people think that they can continue using their youth as an excuse? Now, I asked that because she was 17 years old and she was having sex. That's basically what she said in so many words that she had to use and go around to oh, I was this age when I had my, you get me? That's irrelevant. You get me? Look, we can't keep using age as an excuse for you was having sex, because at this point in our history, in our time, even in her time, people are sexually active. Okay, they're gonna have sex. So later on in life, you can't go back and say just because you were such and such age that should, make the difference and stuff like that. Just like if you was 32 and you had a baby, or you was 14 when you had a baby, you was having sex. So you can't continue using that whole number game. Oh, I was in my teens, I had sex, and that's my excuse for why I fucked up. You get what I'm saying?
Why do these things bother women? Because so many women have mismanaged their youth.
hit me.
Yeah.
Ow!
No, there is no excuses. There are no excuses. You get me? At this point, we've had enough examples of what happened when you do stupid stuff when you're young. This is why the whole voting right thing is a thing. You get what I'm saying? The whole or people out there championing younger people being able to vote. No, you can't vote at a certain age. You get me? Because later on in life, we don't want to hear you complain that, oh, you was such and such age when you made this huge mistake that cost millions of lives and the downfall of our country. No, you're not allowed to fucking vote. You can't vote if you're underage. You can't smoke cigarettes and you can't drink. Why? Because years later, your stupid ass is going to come back to that fucking point and say, oh, I was such and such age. This is the reason why my life fucked up.
I was 16 when I got one. I was 16.
And no, this is why you can't do it. This is why you shouldn't do it. This is why y'all need to fucking grow up first, so you won't have these goddamn excuses like this is what happened at such and such age. Pay attention to life. People like her, this lady, is showing you what mistakes she's made and why it fucked her up. She's claiming that shit.
I was 16 when I got one. I was 16.
She was 17. And no offense, but parents are dumb now. Parents are dumb. Parents are dumb as shit. They don't watch their kids. They don't know how to protect their kids. And get what I'm saying? But this is a mental world that we live in.
Wait a minute.
What you're saying is that you want us to put water on the crops.
Yes.
Water. Like out the toilet?
We live in a mental world, a world that your age has nothing to do with nothing. People will come at you. They're attacking you virtually. They're attacking you on the internet. They're attacking you, and y'all are weak-minded people that make stupid mistakes that has already been done. Wise men learn from the mistakes of others. You get what I'm saying? This lady is a prime example of what happened when you try to use your age as an excuse years later. Years later, she's gonna go back to right now. Like, hey, at this moment, something happened. I was this age and shit like that. Grow the fuck up, people. Grow up. Y'all ask for this overly sexual ass world that we live in, where people can walk around like little tramps and whores and shit like that, and you think consequences ain't gonna happen and shit like that. No, you can't come back to fucking 17 like, oh, I was this fucking age. That don't mean a goddamn thing. Y'all fucking nasty out there. It don't matter what age y'all is, 32, 14. It don't matter at all. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, bye.